My people from everywhere, welcome back to the show. Before I go any further, let me give a shout out to everybody who woke up this morning, and I send my prayers and condolences out to all the family who just recently lost loved ones. All right, so on this episode of the Game Bangers Life Coach, I'm gonna be discussing a topic that was on the homie Hoodie from the Hood's channel. If y'all haven't already, go check out the homie channel, Hoodie from the Hood. His channel live. It's cracking. Check him out. He had a topic on there where he was talking about LA cats meeting resistance in San Diego. Meaning LA cats coming out there trying to set up shop, but Dago cats wasn't having it. Well, I'm gonna say this about that. It happens. It happens everywhere. You always get people to go to different cities, different states, different counties or whatever, and they just, tend to go places and with the mentality that they finna go over here and take over and set up shop. Some cats ain't having that. But I'm gonna say this though. Dago is a cool city. I got love from Dago. I done been out there. My homie's been out there. We never had a problem out there. I first went to San Diego back in like 1989. The homie Baby T, who was I was in my last story. Baby T was staying out there in the late 80s. So Baby T was out there. My homie Midnight, Lil Vimbone, Lil Midnight, Lil Bangy, Kim Bone, Casper. We had a few homies out there back then. I still got homies in Dago to this day. We never had an issue with the homies from Dago out there. And homies from Dago come out here, they don't never have an issue with our homies. And niggas don't be tripping like that. Them the homies out there. But if you go out there wrong, you know what I mean? You go out there incorrect. You can't go to nobody's hood trying to step on their toes and try to like you finna run shit in their hood. Anybody gonna have an issue with that. Any hood gonna have a problem with that. So anybody can get that. Like now, I knew about certain situations. Well, I heard about some situations where some cats from the city, meaning LA, then went out there in Dago and was getting into it with the Bloods, mainly the Lincoln Parks. Cats was ended up in Lincoln Park hood trying to do their thing, but that's a blood hood, so you're going to have that. Crips can't go in no blood hood, especially a big-ass hood like Lincoln Park or Skylines or the Brims and all Emerald Hills. You ain't about to go up in those areas and just set up shop like that. The Mofero cats, none of them, you know what I mean? So you got to respect that dudes just holding down their section. But it's like that in LA. People just can't go up in LA in any hood and just set up shop and like I'm finna plant my flag and start serving and we finna create another hood over here. Nah. And now, as far as that goes, LA cats is known for that. That's why you got so many Crips and Bloods in different states to this day and all over California except Oakland. Oakland ain't having it, I guess. Maybe they got Crips up there now, but last I checked, wasn't no Crips in Oakland. But it might be now. Who knows? But LA cats is known for that. We known for going places and just like feeling like, nigga, this LA. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. That's a mentality. That's a LA mentality. That's why it's a trip, because you think about Kobe with the Mamba mentality. That's Kobe represent that LA mentality, because Kobe didn't give a fuck. He didn't fuck what nobody said. He was just like, nigga, it's Kobe. Take it or leave it, nigga. Mamba mentality. Fuck you niggas. Y'all can't fuck with me. That's a LA mentality. It's just what it is. I'm not trying to boast and you know what I mean, but that's just the truth. And when I say LA, I don't just mean inner city LA. I mean the whole county. LA County is like that especially when we outside the county, we be in other counties and other states and shit like that. It's just a mentality, because the city is just, I don't know, maybe because that's where the Crips and Bloods started at, and that's where it goes down the most as far as banging Crip, as far as Crip and Blood said, because it's too many. We all right next to each other, so it go down every day out here. You know what I mean? It's like, say, every other stop sign, you in a different hood. Crips and Bloods live right down the street. Crips on one street and Bloods on the next street. You know what I mean? So that's why it be so many feuds out here, so many wars out here. So that's where the mentality comes from, because of the shit we deal with, even in the LA County jail and stuff like that. Now, as far as San Diego, like I say, you go out there respectfully, you're going to get treated respectfully. You can't go out there being disrespectful and underestimating that city. Granted, San Diego is considered one of the top 5 most beautiful cities in America right now. It's a nice city. Like, it's expensive to live out there. To me, it seemed like that. It's nice, but it's also grimy. Don't get it fucked up. You hit them streets southeast and East Dago, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, you going to run into some shit. You run into some shit probably even out in Spring Valley and shit like that, because dudes is all over the place too. But the thing is, LA dudes, a city like San Diego ain't the type of city that we would try to go out there and like create a hood, because they already established out there. They Crips and Bloods been established since the 70s out there. So that ain't the kind of city where LA niggas go, we finna go ahead and put our hood out here. You know, shit happens like that time, but it's been too many LA dudes out there since the 80s and never tried that. I don't know if somebody did try that. You can't really do that in no place like that because they established. They got Crips and Bloods out there. Now, if you go to them suburb cities outside the inner city, but shit, even then, you got Mexicans out there still. You got skinheads out there. So that ain't the city that, you know, you would think like that. Yeah, so they like you going to the desert and shit like that, y'all. You know what I mean? People, LA dudes, like, that's like Moreno Valleys and shit, Lancaster Palmdales and shit like that. Even though Lancaster Palmdale is LA County, but nah, ain't San Diego ain't the city for that. So that's why you really never heard nobody ever trying to do that. They got their own gangs out there. And for us, being from where I'm from, the Dago Crips is our allies. You know what I mean? Them niggas is 20s, 30s, 40s, East Dago Mob, and Linda Vista 60s. Those homies to us, you know what I mean? So it always been cool. So like I said, I was out there back in '89. The homie Baby T lived out there. So I used to go out there and fuck around with the homies out there. And it was straight love. You know, we was out there at the homies from 1180s Coast, 190, the homies from Faux Trade, ran across the homie Lil Craybone and his brother Lil Looney from 90 was out there. It was a bunch of more dudes out there, but I was like, I never ran across nobody from Compton to Watts out there, which they was out there. You know, San Diego was pretty big. You know, you don't know everybody. But just, I only knew the people that the homies was hanging around. And the homies had a spot in San Diego, in East Dago, in a spot called The Hole, in 40s hood. So we used to be up and up the 40s. The 40s is the homies. I'm saying, so this is way back in like '89. And the homies is there before that, like 87, 88. So the homies been out there fucking with the Dago 40s and the 30s and all the rest of them out there. So for me to go out there, it was like, you know, shit. That's why everywhere I done been with homies from Dago, I done connected with them. I done fuck with niggas from Dago. I fuck with the Bloods out there too, though. That come from being in Donovan and other prisons. I just, you know, you meet these dudes, you know these dudes, and you understand these niggas ain't no joke. These niggas get active out here too. I done witnessed them niggas getting active out there. They ain't no different. It's just them niggas just right up the 5 freeway from us. So they ain't like them niggas no lesser than LA niggas. It's just a mentality that LA niggas have about everywhere we go. It ain't just got nothing to do with San Diego. That's why it was a feud going on for a long time with LA and San Bernardino. LA niggas out there and trying to take over, set up shop, and San Bernardino niggas brought the resistance, and it became an issue. It was an issue out there to the point where I used to live out there in Colton at one time, and when I lived out there, it was like, you know, niggas had on the wall. I seen stuff. LA crossed out, 213 crossed on the wall. You know what I mean? This is back in like mid '90s, but that during that time, mid '90s. No, more so early 90s from what I'm understanding, more so early 90s, the toughest when it was really going on. It was a lot of bloodshed on both sides out there, you know what I mean? But a lot of shit went down out there. Now things can calm down, you know, niggas ain't tripping on that, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, you might got some people out there still be feeling like fuck LA niggas. A lot of people feel like fuck LA niggas on the low, you know what I mean? Some people put it out there, you know what I mean? It's like, nigga, LA niggas ain't, you know, we ain't invincible. Niggas are told shit and said that type of shit to niggas from LA. Fuck LA niggas. Niggas done done that. You know what I mean? Don't think niggas have never done that. But check this out though. As far as San Diego go, it's never been like that, at least with the Crips. Like I said, you got homies from Dago out here in LA right now fucking around. You got homies from LA out there in Dago right now fucking around. Niggas is out there on some respectful shit fucking with niggas. Niggas network, niggas connect. So it ain't all bad, you know what I mean? But like, you can't never say that you just go out there, you don't meet no resistance, of course. You go to Compton, you go set up shop in Compton, you gonna meet resistance. You know what I'm saying? So wherever you go, Inglewood, you're gonna run into resistance. Carson, Gardena, you're gonna run into some type of resistance. Culver City, Venice, West LA, you know what I mean? South Central, you just can't go places in the city and just boom, set up shop. You're gonna meet some type of resistance. I'm gonna meet some type of resistance. I'm from LA. I just can't go all over the city and do certain shit. Niggas gonna be on my bumper. You know what I mean? So that's just the reality of the lifestyle, the culture that we live in. For us black men, we go in places like that with this gang shit, trying to set up shop. And LA niggas did it with the selling the dope. So that's why we spread it around. Once again, that's why you got so many Crips and Bloods in different states, because LA niggas have stepped out and went out there having money in the dope game. Now check this out. First of all, shout out to all the homies in Dago. Hoodie from the hood, what it do, homie? Thanks for tapping in with me last night, asking me questions. That's why I say Hoodie Hood, good homie. He come with the real genuine content. What he don't know, he asks. He knows to be in Dago back in the days, and he been talking about it, so he hit me up and asked me my opinion on it. Can I share it? Can I add to that topic? So I'm like, I hit him up, text him, told him some shit, but I decided, let me go ahead and throw a little video out, support the homie and what he's saying. And the same thing the other people were saying. Well, you will meet resistance in San Diego. Don't think you won't. But we'll meet resistance in Oakland too. We'll meet resistance in Sacramento too. We're gonna meet resistance in Bakersfield and Fresno and Hanford too. It's just the way it is. We just can't go nowhere and think we're not. LA niggas know that. We go, we prepare ourselves. Well, sometimes I can't say that everybody prepare themselves for it because niggas go out there and be doing stupid shit, fucking up. But when shit like that happen, it go down, it happens. You know what I mean? So, I just never been in those situations like that. Like I say, the homies in Dago always show me love, show my homies love. If somebody from Raymond had an issue out there, he wasn't solid. He was just one of them weird ass niggas who ran out the city, who just staying out there, who don't ever go to the city. You know what I'm saying? They never been in the niggas don't know him, just some nigga who live out there just trying to act too hard. Them be the type of niggas that be having issues. But real motherfuckers know you just can't go out here and thinking like, nigga, this Nebraska, you finna go out there and plant the flag and be like, nigga, this a new hood out here, it's Nebraska. No, nigga, that's San Diego. Them niggas like 2 hours away. Niggas right down the motherfucking freeway. That ain't nowhere. It's the same with San Bernardino. We all right here. We the same motherfuckers, man. We just over here and over there. So it was all the same. A lot of us was related any motherfucking way. It's like, okay, we got family out there. You got family over here. So, it is what it is. Now, back to what I was saying. Now, I just described the LA niggas. LA County. All cities in LA. This the mentality that we have, right? People notice that quick. People from Cali and people from other states. Many Cali and other counties and shit like that, people know LA niggas did like this, LA niggas did like that. No, that's we got that mentality. We like to go. We know females from other counties and other states, they like fucking with LA niggas, so we like to front that. You know what I mean? We go in and some niggas don't like that. Niggas came and knocked my bitch. Niggas don't like that. But check this out. I'm gonna show y'all something. There's a saying go, when you point the finger over there at me, you got 3 more pointing back at yourself. So when people point the finger, like describe LA niggas, like I just said, like I just described this, it's truth to that. Just wherever people from, whatever county, whatever state. Mainly I'm speaking from California right now. But when people in Cali do that shit, check this out. When we be in other states, Cali niggas do that, period. They say the same shit about all of us Cali niggas. See, on a smaller scale, people just see LA niggas got this mentality, right? Here's another comparison in the gang culture. People always say the 60s and the Hoovers is known for set tripping when they get deep. Them niggas ain't the only ones do that. I done seen other hoods do the same shit. It ain't just them. Some people just point the fingers at the 60s and Hoovers. Rest of us do this shit too. Niggas get deep and get on some bullshit. But everybody look at them too the most. The 60s and the Hoovers, them niggas known for set trip when they get deep. Niggas look at LA as being like the only type of niggas with that super bravado mentality and going to other states and other counties and shit. Be like, nigga, we from LA. We don't give a fuck. We just with that mentality. California niggas do that. Ask people in other states, bro. Cali niggas be in these other states. Niggas come out there with way out mentalities. We got gangs. We got Raymonds in Colorado, Minnesota, Memphis, Atlanta, and New York. And then still, like, you go to certain states, people still, even that's homies from the hood out there, some niggas don't be liking too many of us because we still have that mentality, even though y'all from Raymond. But it's like some homies still be, nigga, we from Cali Raymond, we the original Raymonds and all that old type of shit. So you got some niggas out there don't like that shit. For all the gangs, it's like that. Grape Streets, wherever, they all in different states, 60s, Hoovers, Kitchens. Oh, man, all these different neighborhoods all over the place, 40s. And, oh, man, the Bloods, we spread it out in all these states. But even though we got homies in these different states, we still have that mentality. It's Cali. Nigga can be from motherfucking Moreno Valley, Crip, or Blood, whatever. And you out there, you, nigga, I'm from Cali, nigga. It's Cali, nigga. It don't matter. You from Cali, and we tend to press that wherever we go. So a lot of niggas don't like Cali niggas in general because the Cali nigga mentality is the same mentality as what everybody see the LA nigga mentality. Nigga, let that shit breathe. Think about it. It's probably the same with the Mexicans, the Tongans, the Samoans, the Asians. We leave Cali and we tend to feel like that. We tend to act like that. So like I said, the LA mentality is just on a smaller scale. But it ain't even just with LA and Cali. The New York niggas the same way. New York niggas will tell you Brooklyn niggas act a certain way. And the other niggas on the eastern seaboard, everybody on the East Coast, they feel the same way. Them New York niggas think they come through here and run shit. Niggas say them Philly niggas might come through and feel like they run shit. Them DC niggas and Baltimore niggas. You know what I mean? The Chicago niggas in the Midwest. It's the same, y'all, wherever. It's always going to be one section, though, that stand out the most, that people going to recognize the most. It's always gonna be one gang that stand out the most that people gonna recognize and point the finger at the most, or two gangs or three gangs. But really, we all doing the same shit. Just think about it. Nobody want to admit that, but we all doing the same shit wherever we go. I was in Florida and we was out there on some LA Cali shit, real tough. We was like, we have this Cali. And I was a young nigga. I was about like 15. This was back in 1985. I was like 15 and sneaking in the clubs out there, me and my uncle. And we out there with throwing up LA signs. And I go out there with all this Compton swap meet feeler shit on, the fake motherfucking Turkish chains we used to get from the swap meet back in the days, that fake platinum shit. Niggas was getting up the Compton swap meet. I was out there with all that, the OG blue Compton feelers. I mean, the feelers that we get from the Compton swap meet. Oh man, that was the mentality, because we out there. I'm from LA, this is Cali. And them chicks was watching us, them chicks was on these Cali niggas out here. So a lot of them niggas don't be liking us in them other states like that, because our mentality. I see this on the general, I mean from a general perspective. And also see how the LA cats get down on that perspective. I recognize it. I'm real with it. I'm not biased. I'm not stubborn. I don't see the mentality of the LA nigga. I get it. I'm from LA. I understand the mentality of a California nigga. I get it. I'm from Cali. Shout out to everybody else in these other states that's watching right now. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate that. I'm not stirring nothing up between no other states. I'm just stating the facts. Oakland niggas the same way. They from the Bay Area, but Oakland niggas, they got a whole different aggressive swag as well. They like, nigga, this Oakland, nigga. They the Bay Area, but them niggas is from Oakland. Let it be known. There's a difference between all these other cities out here, nigga. This is Oakland. Straight up. So we the same wherever. And then in all these other counties, they do the same. It ain't, people just look at LA niggas as like that. But these other counties, like I said, niggas will tell LA niggas that sometimes some places, niggas done been places, niggas done got down with niggas from other counties and other states, and niggas and just straight dissed. Fuck LA niggas. And then went up. You know what I mean? It don't happen like that in the pen like that. It probably have in some places. I mean, sometimes some niggas might get fed up with us in there and do that shit. It depends. That's prison politics. Who on the yard? Niggas would be doing some bullshit and you can make a nigga feel like that. But everybody ain't scared of LA niggas. Everybody ain't scared of Cali niggas. Same shit. Let's be real with it and recognize that. What y'all see on this smaller scale of just being LA, nigga, it's a bigger scale from being California. And a bigger scale for niggas being from New York and these other big cities. All the big cities that you hear about the most, it's always people with that mentality because that city is active. Like East Palo Alto, a lot of people don't know too much about East Palo Alto, but niggas in East Palo Alto was active, get cracking up there. Them niggas had the murder rate up there once upon a time. Small city up north. You ain't just finna go up there and plant your seed. You gonna meet resistance in East Palo Alto. And a lot of y'all never heard of that. Everybody heard about San Diego. Everybody heard about San Bernardino. A lot of y'all ain't heard about East Palo Alto. Them niggas active up there. So you can't underestimate nobody, no city, wherever you go, you gotta go respectfully. You go respectfully, most times you'll be all right. If you out there in the streets, you just visiting, you out there living, it's cool. But if you in them streets and shit, you better go with respect. As they say, tap in with motherfuckers out there, man. Whoever you know, man. That's the best thing to do. Don't go out there thinking you finna go run things in a city that's established. If niggas can't do that in LA, what make you think niggas can do that in any other city? It don't happen like that. Not in these big cities, bro. Not these cities that got gangs already there. Not where they got Crips and Bloods at. Them niggas is Crips and Bloods just like we Crips and Bloods. Them niggas is gang banging just like we gang bangers. So what the fuck? How you figure? Shout out to Hoodie Hood. Once again, all the homies from Dago. Shout out to the homie Sweets. Big Sweets from West Coast 20s. That's the homie pimpin' ass Sweets. Sweets is the ones that tell me stories about the DC cast. That's why I asked the homie Brydog on my interview about the DC cast. Because Sweets would tell me stories about how the DC cast was towards Cali cast. Sweets the homie. I ain't seen Sweets since I think I left him in Centinela back in like 2003 or 4, somewhere around there. Before I went to Donovan. But that's the homie. Lil Sabi, rest in peace. That's my nigga too. Shout out to all the homies from the hood. My nigga Lil Sneak Around. Mike Logue, Hoodie from the hood, J Logue, Lil Calhoun, Lil Jerry. Man, I know so many of them niggas over there. I just can't stop naming all these niggas. But man, much love to all of them out there. My niggas from Brim, Ball Game, what it do, bro? Black Money, Smitty Bo, man, all my niggas out there. My nigga Crow, Emerald Hills Crow, Lil Drama. What's happening, my niggas? Greedy Rue, all my niggas in Dago. What's happening, man? I got love for all them niggas, man. My niggas from Lincoln Park, my nigga named Matt Bow, nigga Joe Ryder, all them niggas, man. What's happening, man? I had love for all them. I fuck with them niggas when I was up there. My nigga LA from Lincoln, man. I know all them niggas out there. Them niggas is straight. Them niggas about their business. Them niggas ain't to be fucked with. Niggas gonna get cracking just like we gonna get cracking. So never underestimate no shit like that. Much respect to the homies in Dago. Much respect to the homies in San Bernardino and Riverside and the OC. Respect to all the homies in California, period. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate that. And if you haven't, once again, please share this. Hit that button for me. I really appreciate that. Peace.